Hi guys, so today we are looking for a safer alternative to plastic food packaging, and we are trying to find a way to replace the harmful chemicals such as BPA. BPA, also known as bisphenol A, is scientifically proven to disturb one's endocrine system, which leads to other health issues such as obesity, breast cancer, reproductive issues, and hyperactivity. However, today I will be focusing on an alternative chemical to BPA, which is the high-density polyethylene, also known as HDPE. This chemical is a linear polymer with a crystalline structure. This means that these polymer molecules have a great force of attraction between them, resulting in a high melting point since greater energy is required to break these bonds. In order to produce HDPE, we must undergo 3 stages. In the first stage, ethylene reacts with an olefin columnar and catalyst and a hydrocarbon solvent. These reactions are carried as a series of 2 continuous stirred tank reactors. Afterwards, the product will then be removed from the second reactor as well as the leftover ethylene gas. The pressure of the reactors will then be modified, leaving the copolymer melt behind to form into pellets. Afterwards, a similar procedure is carried. However, this time the finishing polymer will be in a semi-liquid form. Lastly, we've got the recovery stage. In this stage, ethylene reacts with the commoner as gases, leaving the resulting HDPE in a form of powder. HDPE is mainly used in the manufacturing of plastic products. It is especially widely used in the making of water bottles. HDPE is widely used in food packaging mainly because of its high durability, and it is also food contact acceptable. However, there is also a downside of using HDPE. Products made of HDPE has poor temperature capability and resistance, as well as a high thermal expansion, and it's flammable. Nonetheless, high-density polyethylene is a great way to substitute BPA in the making of plastic food packaging, for it eliminates our exposure to BPA through the intake of food stored by BPA-made packagings. This could be further supported by the research done by the Silent Spring Institute. During their research, a group of families went on a diet for 3 days. During that period, these families only ate food that had no direct contact with any plastic in any form. Urine samples were collected before and after the diet to compare the differences in BPA levels of the tested family. From the data collected, the average drop of BPA level is 66%. Therefore, it is evidential that food packaging is the major source of exposure of BPA. The use of HDPE is greatly encouraged in the industry because of its safe and green properties. Generally speaking, HDPE is not chemically reactive with the environment, for they could be completely decomposed by nature, avoiding pollution. Furthermore, they do not accumulate in the food chain, making them bioconcentrate. Therefore, the use of HDPE in food packaging has a positive impact to the environment. As discussed before, with the use of HDPE in plastic products, it reduces human exposure to BPA, which is proven to have a negative impact to one's health. This could be further supported by the research of the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention. In their research, 93% of the urine samples collected were detected to have BPA in their bodies. Children and teenagers were found to have a higher concentration than of adults. This aroused concerns regarding the effect of BPA has over the growth of humans. In conclusion, HDPE prevents potential growth effects BPA may have on us.